Hi, I'm currently outside of Kingman, Arizona, and I'm in the industrial park in the airport. So you might hear some noises from trucks or planes and stuff. I apologize for that in advance. The reason I came here is I was doing some research on Kingman and found some interesting military history. Now, they did have not Army, but an Air Force radar station here on a hill called Radar Hill. I did go to visit that, but unfortunately that's not open to visitors. But I did find out some other information, and I came out here to the airport to share it. And I think this will be exciting to military history buffs and anybody that's interested in general aviation or commercial aviation. So the airport, as you can see, is quite small. There is their terminal and their cafe, and then right here is part of the military history, this tower. I'm going to go ahead and read from the brochure just so that I get all my facts correct. Okay, so this used to be a World War II Army Air Force base, and it was used for B17 gunnery training during the war and was called Kingman Army Air Force Flexible Gunnery School. And this steel radio tower was built in 1943, and it's 54 feet tall, which is also 16 meters, and its hip-roof cab measures 14 feet by 14 feet. It's also known as Storage Depot Number 41 Radio Tower, and in 1999 it was placed on the Register of Historic Places because it's believed to be one of only 2 ATCs of this type surviving in the United States. Now, something interesting also that goes on here, if you see way back behind that building are a whole bunch of aircraft or airliners, different aircraft, and this is not a commercial airport. The reason these are here is they're in storage or they're in the process of being, I guess, what you would call decommissioned. So the weather in Arizona is fantastic for storage of things, and this being a large open area and having a runway that was large enough for B-17s, they're able to bring this type of aircraft into here and store it. And I'm going to go down to the other end of the airport and show you some more, and then we'll drive back up to the other side of it and I'll show you some even more there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on pause now, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back, and this is one of the storage facilities. There's several companies here, and their jobs are to go ahead and get this aircraft ready for storage. They cover the windows, the engines, things like that. I also do see some of the aircraft missing parts, so I don't know if they disassemble them here. I do know that at least this company is, from what I understand, certified from the FAA to rebuild parts, so those could probably be used on other aircraft. There's a variety of companies here. You see DHL, over there is United, there's Express Aircraft from Canada, Air Canada, American Eagle, and over here you see some looks like private aircraft, some Learjets and smaller jets and stuff. So let's go down now to the other end, and I'll show you some even more interesting aircraft, and I'm going to pause this and we'll be right back. I'm still not at the other end. I wanted to stop back here in the middle again and just show you a little more of looks like some American Airlines, and I'm not sure what those are out there. I can't quite make it out. I wanted to get closer, but I'm not sure how close you can get to these or if you're even allowed to be filming out here. But you can see out there just probably a mile or so, maybe more, of aircraft on there. So let's pause this and we'll move down and take a look at some more. Okay. And here's another large assortment of aircraft. I can't tell from this angle what airline they are. There's a big silver plane there that doesn't have any markings, but again, you can just see this large assortment. It's just amazing how many aircraft is here. So let's just go on down the road here and take a look at some more of them. And here we'll just drive along here and just take a look at this assortment that's down on this end. There are just all kinds of airliners here from all kinds of airlines, and again, these are all just basically in storage or planes that are being decommissioned, and several businesses here do have the responsibility for the aircraft. Again, I don't know if I'm allowed to be taking pictures, but I don't see any signs and nobody's yelling at me. Coming up here is an old DC-4. I don't know if there's very many of those left flying, but it's just on the other side of the building here. That's a real historic aircraft, DC-4s. They've been in service for quite a while. And but I was really surprised to see that here. And you can see more aircraft out there. And we'll just come up past this building. I don't know a lot about these planes. If anybody knows more about how they go through this storage and stuff, please leave a comment or email me, because I'd really like to know all the information I can about them. And there's more out there. Those seem to be have all their colors painted out, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe they've been sold or headed for scrap. And there's some more out that way. That's about the end of them for now, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you all goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the video. This is one of my first long videos, so I'm sorry if it's not a real smooth video, but I'm learning. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.